Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. This is July 2024. Wow. Wow. Okay. So opening up to spirit guides, the angelic realm, all angels included, all spirit guides or entities that have a good message here for the sign of Sagittarius is on my mind, And I'm still caretaking for 2 kittens who seem to pop in and out of the readings as they wish. Okay, come on. Do you wanna own my mind? Own my mind. Okay, that was the song. Somebody might feel like you own their mind because you're on it so much. On my mind, on my mind. Do you wanna know what the good, bad things all feel like? Well, okay, so out of the fog and then into this knowing, this awareness, this intelligence, this brilliance, the Uranus card. But currently there's a fog. And the fog, what clears up fog? Heat. Definitely have that. Time. Or you could rise above. In a metaphorical sense. Or you could rise above. Because some kind of great idea or brilliance is coming from above with this card right here. The Uranus. Oh yeah, you're getting messages, communication coming in really, really strong. It could involve communication and travel also. Mercury. I'll run away like Mercury. Autumn. Is it a similar message of Capricorn reading? It feels like it is. Like the last Capricorn reading that I did was about once I get the money, I'm gone. Like I'll just be as clear as day. I'll be as clear as day, although you have a lot of fog here. Possibly about when some kind of financial support or network here for yourself or big amount. It's 9. There's 9 gold balls on that, kind of similar to that 9 of Pentacle energy. So what's the fog? What's the confusion? That's what we need to ask. We need to ask what is the fog? What is the confusion? Obviously, you're going to have a brilliant burst of energy or power here from Uranus. Wow. Did you see that? And not only that, but I think when flipped over too. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about resources. Even though you might be worried about resources, don't worry too much about resources. Like Spirit saying, don't worry about how you're going to get what you need to manifest. Just be working on the steps. What you need will be provided for you, literally. Like when you're manifesting here from a higher self. There's another tree that looks very similar to this, isn't it? And then a secret to reconcile, the wailing tree, to reconcile our differences, to agree to disagree sometimes, right? Wow, but this is the card that I feel like flew out quicker than anything. Joyful Muse Inspiration. So it is about resources, okay? And then I'm not saying to be frivolous and not conserve or anything like that. It's just that not to be too worried about it, to be more focused. Like, don't let that worry become a confusion or decide to cloud up this great vision that you have. Because you have great vision and you are inspiring somebody else to the muse that you are. We'll see what the reconcile. I feel like it's saying reconcile our differences. Can we agree to disagree? Something to do. Keeping something a secret that has to do with when you get the resources. I'm serious, Sagittarius. That's the energy that's popping through. Why? Because something has been maybe unchanged for a while. And like you're not having that stagnancy because it's not your nature. Your nature is adventure and spontaneity. Your nature is to, yeah, you're just gonna, you're gonna have fun. You're the fun. You are the fun. So you're like the fireworks at the July 4th. Like, they have to have you to have the explosion. Okay, so what are these trees about? Sometimes you can just look at the message in the, you know, that color, the creativity, and I'm getting like the message, I'm ready. I'm ready. Because something's been a headache. Maybe that's why you're wanting to reconcile, or just to be, it's whatever is unchanged still. Possibly you in a partnership, or possibly giving you a headache regarding some finances that, like, goodness, you know, putting in the effort. Where is this? What is this? Of course, there could be a crunch on resources. Just be mindful of, you know, inflation and things like that you're dealing with anyways, on top of everything else. So, and in a way, you could be, oh, my crown chakra just got hit. You're literally, again, too, you are making progress. That was almost distracting, that message. You are making progress, whether you're seeing it or not. There's something about circumstances also just being the reason why it might be harder to see your successes. Something is a headache. You could be in poor health right now if you're feeling under the weather. I'm telling you, these ascension symptoms are pretty strong right now. There's a shift, a big shift, shifts. We can feel them all. Something's off, it says. Something's off. Tell me more. I have cats and dogs. You may have been fighting like cats and dogs with somebody, and that's why they're like, maybe this is a agree to, I don't know, something's good. It feels rather triggering. Apathetic, disinterested, aloof, my way or the highway, unaffected, not my problem. Cool and calm, disengaged. Could be disengaged because something's such a headache. Maybe wanting some kind of independence, free time away from whatever energy is doing this to you. Oh, give me a headache there on the top right side of my head. Oh my goodness. You don't like this. All right. This does have to do with getting equality and truth and justice within marriage and relationships. Libra energy, strong. Swords and scales. The truth, justice. Feel like this has been a rabbit hole for you for a while, that you feel like it's never ending, that you're always just finding something else out. It could go hand in hand with this Uranus card here, though, too, of the spark of curiosity, something lighting you up, something that's your truth. I have two. Okay, I have a 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. Either you get back together, or you agree to disagree. Either way, it still falls under reconcile differences. Because of the arguing, reconcile, balance out differences when it comes to finances, possibly, and a separation, secrets. I feel like secrets with finances for some that has caused this headache in the first place. 50-50, splitting things 50-50. Some of you are going through that type of situation. Oh, and I'm sorry if you are. A separation. Or, you know, I mean, let's get a little bit more on that. I didn't know it was going in that direction with you, Sagittarius. Take a breath. Take a good deep breath. I like to push that energy, like, you know, when you're breathing from your abdomen and then you imagine that air going all the way up, like holding your breath for just a few seconds and pushing it up to the crown, almost like you're helping that energy pop on through. Could be why you're having also headache or symptoms of a headache, ascension symptoms, chakras opening, and that pressure on your, it would put pressure on your pineal gland also, doing that. You're responsible for third eye. Well, somebody needs to give you something back. It has to do with a resource or money or something like that. They owe you. They will give it back to you, whether that's in whatever form of energy that comes. I know that's sounding awful broad, but it's like the universe speaking to you, saying you will get back whatever was ever taken from you or not paid back to you, because karma is the universal justice, where you if you're good, you've done something good, good nature, good heart, not met with like too much extra added karma in the other direction, if you know what I'm saying. You get something back. You get something back with resources. This is a time definitely of giving, though, too. Giving from the heart space, and I feel like that's what you did. For some of you, that's what you did, and then you're waiting. Also to be given back to you. Okay, also there's going to be a change in the finances where there's not going to be as much of like a crunch. And that's because this is something that you absolutely do not see at this time. The fog of all of these, it feels like it's, like I'm noticing in my third eye, I'm seeing like a fog that's coming off of an ocean. So it's like an already deep and emotional situation. The ocean might be representing a move for you. But there is change. The fog is coming from the emotional things that you're dealing with. And activation, yeah, of certain chakras and things like that is what I'm picking up on. So clearing the fog, clearing your chakras, YouTube, Reiki videos, wonderful on YouTube for doing that exact thing. And they work. So changing your resources. Coming from a place of despair and where you might be worried if, you know, how's this bill going to get paid? How's that bill? And then that's another message towards your manifestation. About being supported on your way to your manifestation. There's a support coming from community, your community. And if you don't feel attached to a community, then the one that you're on the journey with, they're part of your soul group. And sometimes they're meant to come and pop in and out of life instead of being like, okay, that's my community. Like being, you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Because my words, I'm getting kind of going. I feel like I'm going on a roundabout. Okay, maybe that's this energy too. Of feeling like you're going on a roundabout. Round and round. So the Muse, okay, please give me, let's focus on the Muse. Crystal ball, wow, do you have something to do with divination maybe, or energy work of some sort that you incorporate also into your expression of art, artwork, artistry, artist, music artist, digital artist, a writer, a singer, sculptor, violin player, piano player, 33. Maybe your artistry skill comes that you devour knowledge. That's what you like to do. You learn all the time, and that's a form of your expression of who you are and your art in a sense. Being inspiring to others. Saraswati energy is coming through. Goddess. In India. Okay, crystal ball here. The intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, a gut reaction, and an inner knowing. That's interesting. That's a really good card to get. Just in general, it's a good card to get. So, and that is the energy that you're possessing at this time. Scorpio, change and transformation too, through expression or through some type of artwork. Or what it is that you do, even if it's divination, is your creative content, your content maker, whatever it is you do creatively, it's like good. It's inspiring to others too. It's in communication with the Mercury. Oh wow, third eye chakra, feeling like it's trying to be lit up. You know what I mean? Like it's coming in and then going away. Like so you feel a feeling right near your. Mine is a little bit above the eyebrow area, but just that general area. Can be in the middle of your forehead too. Sometimes it's that area, like being activated and feeling a little feeling, and then it going away, and then it feels like it's saying that's something starting up. That's like the click of a, you know, when cars used to have starter issues or whatever, you have to click it a few times. Like it feels like that before something's full. Oh, another Scorpio energy, 7. The universe, source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal, creation, awakening, interconnected, heaven, the higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, creative force, and the law of one. Oh, wow. Look at the Phoenix rising. Look at the arms. Again, the color. Whew. All right. And you notice something? This is major change and transformation for you. Scorpio energy is so present. The confidence, the I'm going to win at whatever. You're so determined to rise from the ashes, to transform and into transfigure. It's something totally different. All right, it's something totally different. From the ashes, nothing left, burned to the ground. Transformation, it is your eternal soul. It's a rebirth, renew, resurrection, rebirth. Oh, rebirth may have something else to do with Bastet or Sekhmet, Egyptian goddesses, or the influence, just the influence maybe too. Rising from ashes, emerge, a new era, alchemy, transmutation, ascension. The end is just the beginning. 9-9. Anything else that you want to give us? Sagittarius, other than great change and transformation. People, oh, look at the blue. Sapphire, mental force, literally a mental force to be reckoned with. Spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, value, holy, divine favor, and revered. Need I say any more? And there's something about the oracle in you also. The oracle in you. You are somebody's main inspiration. It is a big part of it is a big part of the reading, but it's not necessarily like I think purposely I didn't let somebody else take main stage. The energy's not pushy. It just wants to observe and to continue to be inspired by you. This is also somebody with like a strong set of knowledge and skills themselves. They're quite inspiring themselves, right? So number 9, another 9, soul purpose, mission. Wow, the philanthropist. But the fishing pole says self-reliance, extend oneself, autonomy. Did I say that right? Autonomy. Why would I say it? Sorry. That's funny. Mentoring others, poetry in motion. You'll have to excuse me. I need some more coffee. Exploration, providing, connect with nature, accomplishment, reflection, self-improvement, and capable. I would say so. This whole card, like all these cards are speaking to how like you already know. You already know, and something's going to improve. You're going to get something paid back to you or given back to you. Time or money. Your effort will be rewarded. There's a brilliant manic burst of energy and information here for you to channel. You are a channel. You're an oracle. You have a strong mental force here that I'm feeling is, you spark here. You are like the rabbit, okay? You're the rabbit and people see you as you're that thing that they're like, what is that? And want to go see. You're what is causing curiosity in some people to you. I have X, the Twitter platform. I know it looks really, but you know, these cards are old, so there's a Twitter underneath it, like bird. Spiritual involvements or participations. I also have YouTube platform, spiritual callings, and angel numbers, sequences of numbers that carry divine guidance. So obviously next we will have to close out then with the angel number deck. 27, that's about expression. 31 is about discipline. Closing out for Sagittarius. And if you would like a private reading, that information's in the description box. Thanks for super thanks on this channel. I appreciate the tips. Keeps it going. And the like and subscribe help also too. If you will hit that on your way out, I appreciate that. Thanks for staying with me for this whole time. Well, whoa, I was going to say, is that it? And then a bunch came out. 30, I'm imaginative. So, yeah, 21, you're inspiring. Definitely. You're inspiring to someone. Highly creative with a strong will to succeed. So people like what you do. It's revealed in everything you do. You're inspiring to others. You're tactful. 26, you want to make sure that everybody's treated right, treated fairly, and especially by yourself, by how you come across, by mannerisms, by, I don't know, a smile, tone of voice. 77, it is time to move on from your old habits and patterns. Time to be bold and brave. 77. Wow. 555, a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path of direction. Be open and stay positive. I'm optimistic. 888, beautiful. I'm abundant. It's about clearing the path so that when you focus on the good things and letting go the negative things, then you're allowing that energy to come in for abundance. And look what else we got. Oh my goodness. And you got 88. So 888, I am abundant. 88, I am wealthy. You are on the cusp of a prosperous, abundant, and spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, which will all bring financial and material abundance into your life. So don't worry so much about that. Fog is what they're saying, and you truly are like an inspiration to everybody. So thank you so much for being a part of this. Then I appreciate your energy. Sending you love. Bye bye.